Okay. Those who are online, guys, you are able to hear me? Guys, those who are online, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Harini, Harshini, Nitish.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right? 1 minute. So I gave this assignment on the other day. How many questions are there? 22. No, we can easily solve it now itself. Right? Shall we try them? So first, what is the range of sine inverse x? So what do you mean by range? Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. What is the domain of sine inverse x? Minus 1 to 1, closed bracket. Correct? So tan inverse of x plus 1 by x minus 1 plus tan inverse of x minus 1 by x is equal to tan inverse of minus 7. Then what is the value of x? Yes. Do it fast. What is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y? Deleted. Particular. It is deleted, but I'll test. I'm going to test everything because you need it for continuity and differential. Nothing is deleted. According to us, nothing is deleted. Okay. Relations and functions, except 1.4, nothing is deleted. Inverse trigonometry, nothing is deleted. Okay. That is the mindset I need. I taught separated. And only put tan inverse x plus tan inverse. Forma varudya. Right. Tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus x into y. Is equal to tan inverse of minus 7. So, Ram, you also concentrate. Okay. So it is tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. Okay. So tan inverse of x plus y another. X minus 1 by x plus 1 plus x minus 1 by x the whole divided by 1 minus x minus 1 the whole square divided by x into x plus 1. Is that right? So is this what you did? I copied the question wrong. Oh, sorry. X plus 1 by x minus 1. Sorry. Then it is x plus 1 by x minus 1. Then this will become x minus 1 will get cancelled. You will be left out with x plus 1 divided by x. Is that right? So when you take LCM, you will have tan inverse of x into x plus 1 plus x minus 1 the whole square divided by x minus of x plus 1 is equal to tan inverse of minus 7. So tan inverse of x square plus x square plus 1 minus 2x divided by minus 1 is equal to tan inverse of minus 7. So what can you say? The expressions inside tan inverse are the same. So x square plus x square minus 2x plus 1 is equal by minus 1 is equal to minus 7. This will go to the other side. So x square plus x square 2x square x minus 2x minus x plus 1 is equal to 7. So 2x square minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. So what are the factors of minus 12? Factors of minus 12 are what? Minus 4 and right. X square minus 4x. Did I do any mistake? 4x over the x into x plus 1 plus. Oh, that is not getting cancelled, no? Why? Or you were saying because x is something equal to 1 or something, that is it. Because to get the answer only. They get the answer, no, that is fine. So that mistake, 1 minute. They would work on it. You do it. So you don't want me to cancel x minus 1. So this will become x minus 1. So tan inverse, I'm not leaving it. So what will happen is I'll have x into x plus 1 plus x minus 1 the whole square divided by x into x minus 1 minus of x square minus 1 is equal to minus 7. Is it right? So x square plus x square minus 2, correct, minus 2x plus 1 the whole divided by x square minus x square plus 1 is equal to minus 7. Right? So x square plus x square 2x square minus x plus 1 divided by 2x square. How is it 1? Oh, x square. You will have 1 minus x now is equal to minus 7. So 2x square minus x plus 1 is equal to 7 into x minus 1. So 7x minus 7. So 2x square minus 8x minus 6 is equal to 0. Plus 8 is equal to 0. So x square minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. So how much will you get? X minus 2 the whole square is 0, which implies x is equal to. Is there an option? I hope everyone knows this formula, right? Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus x square. Clear? Okay. Next. Cos inverse of x by a plus cos inverse of y by b is equal to a. Okay. Then x square by a square minus 2xy divided by ab into cos alpha plus y square by b square is equal to how much? Alpha. Okay. Okay. No, but there is all alpha already there, so let's not take it as alpha. Okay, let's take it as some capital X. Okay. We'll take it as theta and phi. So what is the question? Read it. Cos inverse of x by a plus cos inverse of y by b is equal to alpha. Okay. Then what are they asking? Then x square by a square minus 2xy divided by ab into cos alpha plus y square by b square is how much? How do we even proceed? So always, right, when you look at the question, they have given it in terms of inverse trigonometry. The question is in terms of inverse trigonometric function written. But when you see the answer, the inverse parts are eliminated. So what are they expecting us to do? Use some basic properties. So when I say properties, it need not be related only to inverse trigonometry. It can be related to trigonometry also. Okay. So what I can think of is cos inverse of, see, I'm having cos alpha. Listen to the question. Listen to this point carefully. So I'm having cos alpha, but I'm able to see that cos inverse of x by a is gone and cos inverse of y by b is also gone. The cos inverse is gone. So I'm getting an idea saying that cos inverse of x by a, if I take it as theta, and cos inverse of y by b, if I take it as phi, then theta plus phi is equal to alpha. Means theta is one of the angles in radians and phi is an angle in radian. The sum of these two angles is phi. So the answer tells me that I need cos alpha. So what should I consider on both the sides? What should I consider? Cos on both sides. When I do that, I get cos of theta plus phi is equal to cos alpha. Accepted? Is that right? But what is cos of theta plus alpha? Cos theta, cos alpha minus sin theta, sin phi. See, alpha and alpha. So cos phi. Okay. And here also sin phi is equal to cos alpha. Accepted? Right? But if you observe, cos theta is how much? From what we have assumed. Cos inverse of x by a theta. What is cos theta? X by a. Yeah. What would do what? You take and substitute it there. Okay. Okay. Are you proving something or they are asking you the value? You have to find a value. Yes. Then how did you do? That's what I did. Where do you want to substitute theta? In the place of x. In this case, you want to substitute x by a is cos square theta. Is that what you're saying? You can do that also. You can do that. So I'm just proceed. Is that simpler? Let's try both and see. X by a and this is y by b. Is that right? Minus what are you getting sin theta as? If cos theta is x by a, sin theta will be root of 1 minus x square by a square. Are you accepting this? Because if cos theta is equal to x, sin theta will be equal to root of 1 minus x square. Right? Then what will sin phi be? 1 minus y square by b square. This is equal to cos alpha. Right? So xy divided by ab, I'll bring this cos alpha this side and this whole expression to the right hand side. Xy by ab minus cos alpha is equal to root of 1 minus x square by a square into root of 1 minus y square by b square. Now can I square on both the sides? How can I square on both the sides? By doing it, what do we get? X square y square divided by a square b square plus cos square alpha minus 2xy by ab cos alpha is equal to the square of these two, 1 minus x square by a square into 1 minus y square by b square. Any doubt in this? See, I'm able to understand what you told. I wanted to directly substitute, you'll get the value. Okay. I'm just trying to think in the reverse process of how to get that cos alpha. That is why I did this process. I'll do that and also show. So what he's saying is, you directly take the value of x and y and substitute it there. You will still get the answer. Okay, for exam purpose, you can do that, but I'm trying to share some knowledge here. Okay. So x square y square divided by a square plus cos square alpha. A square b square. 2xy divided by ab into cos alpha is equal to 1 minus y square by b square minus x square by a square plus x square y square divided by a square b square. This and this will get cancelled. Is that right? So what is that they want? They want x square by a square to be positive, y square to be by b square to be positive, minus 2xy ab. So bring these two terms to the left hand side and take cos square alpha to the right hand side. When you do that, you get x square divided by a square plus y square divided by b square minus 2xy divided by ab cos alpha is equal to 1 minus cos square alpha. Did you get sin square alpha as the answer? And this is the question. This is the answer. So that we get completely converted to trigonometry. I'll do that. But what is the answer you got? I'll do it. Please copy this. You're not getting the answer. In answer. But is there an option like that? Then we'll try and then you need to do some manipulation. We'll check. Did anyone directly try substituting the values and do it? Right. Let's try it. அதான் ட்ரை பண்ணலாம். See, அவன் என்ன சொல்றான்னா, you have x square, this is there, x square by a square, 2xy இது இருக்குல்ல, இது என்ன பண்றதுன்னா, xy equal to you substitute as cos theta. So you say x square by a square is cos square theta minus 2 into இது xy வந்து cos theta, y by b வந்து cos phi. Okay, and y square by b square வந்து cos square. அதனால சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணி ட்ரை பண்ணுங்க. Alpha. அந்த மாதிரி ட்ரை பண்ணா is asking what will you get. Try பண்றீங்க. Just try to. You might get something new out of it. Ram, you understand? Did everyone copy this? Can I try the alternative? Did you get the answer? No, right? Let's try it. Let's try to get the answer. Since now we know what is the answer, we'll try to at least bring it. Can you please tell me the question? I need that one. That x square by minus 2xy by ab cos alpha plus y square by b square is equal to what? Correct? So x by a வந்து cos phi, sorry, cos theta. Y by b வந்து cos phi. So this is cos square theta plus cos square phi. Am I right? Illa. See, I wrote x square by a square plus y square by b square. So cos square theta plus cos square phi minus 2 cos theta cos phi cos alpha. let's do one thing. If this is a square plus b square minus, it is looking something like 2abc. I'm just trying to factorize it. Okay. So if I take cos theta outside, so what I will do to this 2 cos theta cos alpha is I write this as cos theta cos phi cos alpha and another cos theta cos phi cos alpha. So cos square theta, listen to this, just a trial. So cos square theta plus cos square phi minus cos theta cos phi cos alpha minus cos theta cos phi cos alpha. Okay. So in these two things, I will take out cos theta common. Let's see, but I don't think it is going to work. But let's try and see. It will not work. It doesn't get factorized. Cos alpha, from where will you find? Right hand side value is unknown. Where will you take it? Transfer this side. Okay. That is what I did in the previous method. Without taking triangles, that is what I did. But since you asked in this method, I'm trying to figure it out. See, this idea is not working. I'll tell you why it is not working. This can be solved for sure, but I'm thinking it can be solved. Any trigonometric problem you can solve it. It's all about manipulation. Your job is to eliminate theta and phi. You can do it that way. You can take phi as alpha minus theta and then proceed. But the biggest problem that you face is, for example, you have cos square phi. In that case, you will substitute cos of alpha minus theta the whole square. Cos theta cos alpha minus sin theta sin alpha the whole square. It will be difficult to handle. Instead, the previous method is better. Maybe I'll try this later and get you. If there is any solution, I'll find it out. Let's not waste time here. Okay. So we proceed to the next one. So I think compared to this, all other problems will be easier. Now you can do it faster. If sin inverse x plus sin inverse y is equal to pi by 2, then cos inverse x plus cos inverse y is equal to how much? Okay, I'll tell you one property. See, forget about properties not existing. Okay, your job is convert an inverse trigonometric function to a trigonometric value and that's all. Okay, so listen. Suppose I don't know the properties. Okay, there is nothing. I gave you only one logic to solve problem. What did I say? Convert inverse trigonometry to a trigonometric form and then solve it. Remember, sin inverse x plus sin inverse y is given as pi by 2. They are asking the value of cos inverse x plus cos inverse y. We need the value of this. Okay, when will I be able to find the value of this? When I know what is x and y. That is one way, or I can find it in terms of other variables. Okay, listen to this. So sin inverse x, can I write it as pi by 2 minus sin inverse y? Can I do this? If I need to eliminate sin inverse, what is the trigonometric function I should consider on both sides? If I need to eliminate an inverse, I need to convert the corresponding trigonometric function. So I will take sin of sin inverse x is equal to sin of pi by 2 minus sin inverse y. Correct? So sin of sin inverse x வந்து x. Sin of pi by 2 minus 1 y வந்து cos of sin inverse y. Actually, you need not complicate this. I know that, but I wanted to explain that. Okay. Sin inverse x is actually cos inverse y. Okay. So what happens? I wanted to explain that because they don't know. See, listen, sin inverse x plus cos inverse x வந்து it is pi by 2. In the logic, if you do it, you will get it as pi by 2. So if that is the property, listen. Then I can write sin inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus sin inverse y. Okay, if this goes to the other side, then pi by 2 minus sin inverse x cos inverse x. Upper pi by 2 minus sin inverse y cos inverse y. So sin inverse x will be equal to cos inverse of y. So enna pannalana idu irukilla. So they are asking what is cos inverse x plus cos inverse y. So cos inverse x, I am leaving it as it is. Plus, instead of cos inverse y, what can I write? Instead of cos inverse y, what can I write? Sin inverse x. Just now I told you one thing. Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is pi by 2. Appa idu answer another. So you have to remember that property. The next one. You're copying it. Sin inverse x is pi by 5. What is cos inverse x? So how much is? So how did you get it? Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is pi by 2. Add 2 to the So sin inverse x pi by 3 na cos inverse x, you got the answer. 3. So sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Sin inverse x on the pi by 5 plus cos inverse x will be pi by 2. So cos inverse x will be pi by 2 minus pi by 5. How much is the answer? 3 pi by 10. Okay. So, write the principal value of tan inverse of root 3. Tan inverse of root 3, what is the principal value? Pi by 3. Cot inverse of root 3? So pi minus 5 pi by 6. So pi by 3 minus 5 pi by 6. So minus 3 pi by 6, which is minus 5 by 2. So evaluate the value of tan inverse of tan 2. Why? Okay. So 5 minus 2 is what? Which quadrant does it fall into? Third or second? Then what are you supposed to write? Right? Tan inverse of 5 minus 2. Okay. But how? See, I'm able to understand your logic. So, tan inverse of tan 2, can I directly write it as 5? So, minus 5 by 2 to 5 by 2 is the principal. Correct? So, minus 5 by 2 na minus 3.14 divided by 2, somewhere around 1.57. So, minus 1.57 to plus 1.57. So, my value can't be a 2. So, how will I bring it to a particular quadrant? So, if that is the case, then it should become tan inverse of tan of pi minus 2. Is this what you're telling? But the problem is, I cannot write tan 2 as tan of pi minus 2. Because tan pi minus 2 is minus tan 2. Then I should. Pi minus 2 is in second quadrant. Okay. So you are taking it to first quadrant, but tan of you're saying you're not using a property at all. Then the property says tan of pi minus 2 when you take the 2 to be an acute angle. Okay, if it is an acute angle, then it should be belonging to the second quadrant. So tan of pi minus 2 belongs to which quadrant? First, because it is 3.14 minus 2. 3.14 minus 2 is 1.14, which is lesser than pi by 2. Okay. So which is lesser than pi by 2, which is 1.57 something. So tan of pi minus 2 means answer should be pi minus 2. So evaluate sin inverse of cos of sin inverse of root 3 by 2. So what is sin inverse root 3 by 2? Wait, sorry. Sin inverse of cos of sin inverse half. Sin inverse half is 5 by 6. Cos 5 by 6 is root 3 by 2. So sin inverse of root 3 by 2 is 5 by 3. Similarly, cos of sin inverse of root 3 by 2. Sin inverse of root 3 by 2 is 5 by 3. So cos 5 by 3 is cos 5 by 3. Half, no? Half. Sin inverse half. Are you guys able to do it in your mind? So sin of cos inverse of minus 3 by 5. When there is a negative value for cos inverse, what are we supposed to do? Cos inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus of cos inverse of x. Minus 3 by 5. 3 method. It's property. It's not property. See, for example, you have cos inverse of minus half. How will you write the answer? So what is the logic I told you guys? Let's recollect this. There will be three inverse trigonometric functions which range between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Means to which quadrants do the angles belong to? First and the fourth quadrant. And what are all the inverse trigonometric functions between between minus pi by 2 pi by 2? Sine inverse, tan inverse, and cosecant inverse. So these three, whenever you have a negative value, for example, sine inverse of minus half of that, now what are we supposed to do? So sine inverse of minus half, it is actually minus sine inverse half. Is this a property? So what do we say? First you find the acute angle and you will put a minus sign. Why are you doing this? Because the angles belong to first and the fourth quadrant. First quadrant angle is 0 to pi by 2. Fourth quadrant angle is between 0 to minus pi by 2. Clockwise direction. Correct? We can do that, but I'm trying to explain the concept again. Whereas when you have cos inverse of minus x, secant inverse of minus x, and cot inverse of minus x, what are we supposed to do? You find pi minus cos inverse of x, or pi minus cot inverse of that value, pi minus secant inverse of x. So in this case, if you see, sine of cos inverse of how much? So how much will it be? Sine of pi minus cos inverse of, is that right? Correct? So what is sine of pi minus theta? Sine of pi minus theta na holo. Second quadrant, it is sine theta only. It is sine of, what is the value of theta? Cos inverse of 3 by 5. Now you have to use a triangle method. So cos inverse of 3 by 5. So what are the Pythagorean triplets? What are the 3, 4 and 5? Correct? So a sine of, this will become sine inverse of 4 by 5, no doubt in that. Sine of sine inverse of 4 by 5 is? So the answer to this question is 4 by 5. Yes, you can do it. First step, why I asked you not to do it, because you got saved in this problem because the outside trigonometric function is sine. If you want, take tan and do for this trigonometric function and see, we get a negative value. You need to be careful. That is the reason I told you don't do it the first step. Reason. So did we do the 10th one now? Yeah, 10th is 4 by 5. Yes. Guys, those who are online, are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the questions will be like this only. Use logic and do it. Okay, in the test. Okay. Yeah, 2 tan inverse of x. So 2 tan inverse x is equal to sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. Okay. So how will you prove that? It's very simple. So if you see, all these problems borrow the idea from trigonometry. They don't come from inverse trigonometry at all. You know why these properties are important? Because if they ask a question like this, d by dx of sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square, is it easy for us to solve if you go directly? What is the derivative of sine inverse x? Root of 1 minus x square. So in this problem, what are we supposed to do? Root of 1 minus 2x by 1 plus x square, the whole square, into, you need to apply.
Sir, it is 1 by root 1 minus x square.
Yeah, 1 by that. Okay, 1 by root 1 minus x square, and you need to apply a chain rule, for which it will take at least 2 days to solve. So instead, what we can do is, if you know that sine inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square is exactly equal to 2 tan inverse x, how will you prove that? By looking at the way x is aligned inside that sine inverse. So where does the idea come from? Where does the idea come from? It comes from the idea of sine 2 theta, and sine 2 theta is how much? 2 sine theta cos theta, which can also be written as 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. If you observe the question, what is it telling? Prove that 2 tan inverse x is equal to sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. So in the place of x, what are we supposed to substitute? Yes. So if you put x is equal to tan theta, then what happens here? It is sin inverse of 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. So sin inverse of sin 2 theta, which is 2 theta. But what is theta? If x is tan theta, tan inverse of x. So then a question. So when you do differentiation, what you can do is d by dx of sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square will give the same result as d by dx of 2 tan inverse x. Tell me which side is easy to solve. Obviously, right hand side, right? So this is what we call it as substitution. Right? Yeah. So those who are clear with this, proceed with the next one. Niranjan, you know, correct up. Yes. So find the expression of, find the value of the expression tan inverse of tan 3 pi by 4. So 3 pi by 4, you need to bring it to the first or the, you need to bring it either to the first or the fourth quadrant because it belongs to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So what I can do is tan inverse of tan of 3 pi by 4. See, generally when you have a fractional multiple of 5, right, there are two things that you need to check. The relation between the numerator and the denominator. So if the numerator is less than the denominator, then you try to write the value in terms of denominator minus something. So what can you write it as? Tan inverse of tan of 3 pi by 4, I can write it as 4 pi minus 5 divided by 4. So why did I write 4 here? Why did I choose 4 pi? Why did I? Because the denominator is 4. Denominator is 4. So tan inverse of tan of 4 pi minus pi now this pi minus pi by 4. Now tell me what is the answer. Tan of pi minus pi by 4 is, you missed that, no? No, you told pi by 4. So tan inverse of minus tan pi by 4. But what is tan inverse of minus x? See, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, you look at trigonometric functions. It is minus of that value. Upper minus of tan inverse of tan pi by 4. So answer is why minus? You should follow the rule, right? You should not be ready. You should not be choosing which will be cancelled. You should just follow these steps. 3 pi by 4 does not belong to first quadrant. Answer is same, but 3 pi by 4 irunda is tan inverse a bijective function. That is why we call it as the secret domain and range. Is it clear? So please write it. Can you do some tough questions? for test. So try. Let me discuss. Is it lesson? I mean, at least time. என்ன நான் இன்டர்னல் மார்க்ஸ் போட போறேன். பாத்துக்கலாம். ட்ரை ஆகுது பண்ணலாம். திட்டு வாங்குறது முக்கியமா கான்செப்ட் கத்துக்கிறது. What do you want? அந்த டைம் தப்பிச்சா போதும்ல. So next is cot of cos inverse of 3 by 5. So if I need to eliminate the inverse function inside, cos inverse is convert function. Look at the outside trigonometric function. It is in terms of cot. So I should convert cos inverse in terms of cot inverse. So draw a triangle, convert it. 3 and 5 are the cot now. So cos inverse 3 and 5 are the. So if I take theta, this is 3, 5, this is 4. Appa cot evlo? 3 by 4. Appa what will happen? Cot inverse of 3 by 4 will be 3 by 4. That's it. Simple, no? Yes. See, 14th one. Can you guys do it? So this half is disturbing. Solve or find x. So solve the equation for x. Which one is it? 14th. Question solve. Tan inverse of 1 minus x by 1 plus x minus half tan inverse x is equal to 0. Find the value of x. So what will you do? Okay, x greater than 0. Sorry, x greater than 0. Okay. You will take that half to the other side. Is there any better logic that we can think of? I told you, right, whenever you have something, try to always go with substitution. Think of x as tan theta. That's it then. So when you take x as tan theta, you will get a famous expression. See, tan inverse of 1 minus tan theta divided by 1 plus tan theta minus half of tan inverse of tan theta is equal to 0. Are you guys able to understand what I'm trying to do? So tan inverse of, if you see 1 can be written as tan pi by 4. So tan, it is actually tan of pi by 4 minus theta minus half of theta is equal to 0. So tan inverse of tan of pi by 4 minus theta is pi by 4 minus theta by 2 is 0. So pi by 4 up and over. We will get 3 theta by 2. Cancel these two. So theta will be equal to pi by 6. So when theta is equal to pi by 6, we need the value of x. So we know that x is equal to tan theta. Tan of pi by 6, which is 1 by root 3. That is the answer. In that way also you will get it. Which one? X is greater than 0. Sure. I'm not sure if this will be okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, while one we put it horizontally. This is okay. You're able to see. Try the next one. 15th, and 15th is easy. Cos of sin inverse x plus cos inverse x, 0. So next question is, find the write the value of cos of sin inverse x plus cos inverse x. What is sin inverse x plus cos inverse x? Pi by 2. Upper cos of pi by 2 is a 0. That's it. 1. Okay, 16th one, you know how to solve. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, you already have a formula. What is the formula? Tan inverse, see, it is something similar to tan a plus tan b. Tan a plus tan b is tan of a plus b by 1 minus ab. Instead of tan, you have tan inverse. It's x plus y by 1 minus xy. So when you combine these two, you will apply tan inverse x plus tan inverse y once. When you combine these two, you will apply tan inverse x plus tan inverse y twice. So then you will get tan inverse plus tan inverse, you will apply it thrice, and that should be equal to pi by 4. 17th, prove that tan of cos inverse of 4 by 5 plus tan inverse 2 by 3 is 17 by 6. Logic மட்டும் சொல்லுங்க. So I have tan outside. Cos inverse என்ன பண்ணலாம்? தேவையில்லை. Cos inverse converted to tan inverse. Okay. Tan inverse. So tan inverse plus tan inverse, you have a formula. Apply that, you will get tan of tan inverse of something and the tan inverse square. That will be leaving out 17 by 6. Similarly, show that something similar to this only you asked. So sin inverse of 12 by 13 plus cos inverse of 4 by 5 plus tan inverse of 63 by 16. See, actually, in real problems that you see, right, you have sin inverse x plus cos inverse x also, you can do it. You have a formula. But they didn't introduce in CBSE because you will have too many formulae. So only approach this to convert it to tan inverse and apply it. So when you do that, how many times are we supposed to apply tan inverse x plus tan inverse y? We'll apply it twice. You know, when you convert these two, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y once, that will give you one tan inverse. And the tan inverse plus this tan inverse will give you. Okay, you can do that. You will get the answer. 19th Ade Maria. Tan inverse 2x plus tan inverse 3x. Same logic. But here, they didn't give you. Actually, here the value is find x. I'll find x. Okay. I can actually do it in one step. Tan inverse of 5x, 2x plus 3x by 1 minus 6x square is equal to pi by 4. So 5x by 1 minus 6 square and now tan pi by 4, which is 1. So 5x is equal to 1 minus 6x square, or 6x square plus 5x minus 1 is equal to 0. Factorize it, you will get x is equal to 1 by 6 and 1. That is what you will get. 6x square plus 6x minus x minus 1. So 6x into x plus 1 minus 1 into x plus 1. Yes. So you'll get minus 1 and 1 by 6. So out of those two values, whenever you get two values, substitute it back in the expression and check which one is generating pi by 4. You have only one value. Otherwise, you have to do it. Okay. So similarly, solve the equation then same logic again. So this one and this one alone, maybe I'll explain. These two problems you don't touch it. I'll do it tomorrow and show. Then we can go to determinants. See them, right? So practice it. And for day after tomorrow's test, I'm repeating. There is no deleted question. You have to do it. Okay. Physics, I put it in the notes that are side. Deleted question. Sunday, right question. But I need many people to ask. Many are asking that I can do that. So thank you. All our staff will also have time. I mean, you have one Saturday. Next we tested we tested the 23rd. Sir, second installment. Included. Well, yeah. Right. Let's see how it works. Logic appear. Guys, that's it from my side. We can wind up. You have to collect it out. All study materials you can collect it. Other technology.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir,
Yeah, Nitish, tell me now.
sir. So, sir, you gave a study material, right, for me. So
Yeah.
it's little different from the one we received this year,
That is,
sir. Same,
yeah.
right?